Who's ready for season 2 of The Last 100 Guardsmen? If you're not familiar, The Last 100 Guardsmen was a narrative campaign that we did a few months back, where there are exactly 100 guardsmen, and whenever they die, they stay dead. And then it was Steve who was controlling them, and he had to take them through a demon-infested world. And essentially, every mission was randomly generated. There was random demon enemies, and he had to survive long enough to get exfiltrated. I'm not going to give you the spoilers for how that one finished. You can go and check it out. So we're going to do season 2. This time, Josh will be taking on the role of the Mordians with some Death Watch help. We're going to upgrade them a little bit, and they will be going off against High Fleet Nihilists. Not just these guys, they're there for me to talk about in a second. It's going to work very similarly to last time. There will be a link in the description below that lets you go and actually get your name in. So you can name one of these guys. And basically, the higher the rank, the more expensive it is. It helps to fund the campaign. This one's actually going to go out fully for free. That means that you will be able to watch this even if you're not a Vault member. Now, Vault members are going to get early access, so they'll get it before everybody else, but you will get it for free whether you become a Vault member or not. And so, for example, you can pay to be specifically the platoon commander. Well, he'll act as the platoon commander, or as a character. We got 2 commissars and a priest. You can also pay to specifically be a sergeant. You don't get to choose which squad. It'll be first come, first serve for what level squad they are. Or you can pay to be one of the scions. The first person to choose to be a scion gets to be the scion sergeant. Or you can choose to be a regular infantryman. The first people to purchase those will get the special weapons and the heavy weapons. The last people to choose them will be conscripts, unless you specifically request to be a conscript when you make the purchase. And then we got 6 Bulgrins, and the first person to get that will get the Bulgrin Sergeant, or the Bonehead. We got 10 Rough Riders, once again the first being the Sergeant, and then 2 Combat Squadded Kill Team squads. And the first person to choose that will get to be the Death Watch Sergeant. Did I get everybody for that? I did. Or if you want, you can actually back and be one of the Tyranids. Now they're a little trickier because it's randomly generated which Tyranids show up. So you're not going to label a specific Tyranid. Instead, there's one person that can choose to be the Hive Mind, which will be the strongest synapse that shows up in every mission. There will always be a random synapse there. And then you can choose to be Gribbly Biomass or Monstrous Biomass. So if you choose to be Gribbly Biomass, for example, if a unit of 5 Hormigont shows up, you'll be one of them. If you choose to be Monstrous Biomass and a monster shows up, you'll be it. Or if only monstrous infantry show up, like lictors or warriors, you'll be one or all of them, depending on what exactly they are. So by being a Tyranid, you actually get to show up in every game. And so you can back on that side as well. So this has been a fun thing that we've done a few times now. Last 100, the Space Wolves versus Orcs. We're going to be doing it for future campaigns as well. It helps us to get the support we need to film these narrative campaigns and create them, and they're a lot of fun because they're more interactive. And the way that we're going to do death this time is a little different. The vast majority of what you see, when they die, they stay dead. So make that understanding, or have that understanding, that when you make that purchase, you may only see one game, and then you will be dead. Everything that you see here will be fielded in game 1, survivors in game 2, etc., until they are all dead or they manage to exfiltrate. It's an unknown number of games. It could be as little as 1, could be as high as 6, 7, or 8. Who knows? It's all random. Now, the only exceptions to the won't die right away or will die right away rules will be the characters and the Death Watch. So the platoon commander will gain battle scars, like in Crusade. Once he has 3 battle scars, though, he will die. The other characters will gain battle scars. Once they have 2 battle scars, they will die. The Death Watch, if at least one member of their team is removed from the game, then that squad will gain a battle scar, but then that guy will come back. Once a squad has 2 battle scars, then the models will die the next time they die. So in other words, some things will stick around a little bit longer, so there is still a chance of getting exfiltrated off of this Tyranid-infested world. So if you're interested in becoming part of this and interacting with this campaign, there is a link below. Also, if you'd like to watch the other Last 100 narrative campaign, you can go check that out. There will be a link to that below as well. And I've got a special offer. If you click the link below and sign up for a free 7-day trial, then I will give you the Last 100 Guardsmen campaign, the last one, the last 100, even if you cancel your Vault membership. So you get to keep it for free even if you decide not to stay a Vault member. Just a little enticement for you to try it out. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming up for Vault members. So many campaigns, so much other stuff that we are filming right now too. I'm very excited for this. So go check it out. I hope that you'll be one of the last 100 Guardsmen or Death Watch, or maybe part of the hive mind to hunt them all down. Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming.